What's up, guys? All right, so I'm back with another video today. I want to talk to you guys about how to edit your videos. I actually had some people reach out to me and ask if I would make a video showing them how you actually edit, how you can make pop-ups, just, different things actually come about where you can actually make your own pop-up. For example, let's just say that you've edited a video and you know how people will make it to where to pop up and say like follow me on Twitter or Instagram, or just possibly make your own where it says like subscribe. I'm going to show you all how to do it. But before we get started here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. Join up with the Trippy Gang today. Please make sure you got your bell notifications turned on, and also drop a like on the video. We greatly appreciate it if you did. And yeah, we'll go ahead and dive into everything. So let's jump aboard. All right, guys. So first things first, I need you to actually dive in, and it's actually going to take a few minutes. So what I'm going to do is, of course, I'll throw everything together myself in the video as I edit it. But I need you to just go to Google, or I'll drop the link below for you. That way it'll probably be like a whole lot easier for you guys. Make sure that you go and you download DaVinci Resolve 16.2.7. It's probably just going to say DaVinci Resolve 16. And as you can see, the background back here, it will look like this, once everything pops up. And down here in the left corner, as you see, it does take a few minutes. All right, so I have a bunch of other stuff open on my web browser, the stuff I was chilling at, watching on YouTube. And then I decided, hey, I might as well just watch, a little bit of Twitch and some videos to kill time while this is downloading. So the reason it's downloading, you're probably thinking, well, why is something downloading if this is what you use? All right, because it used to be called DaVinci Resolve, I think like 12 or something, like 14. It was 14. So we've actually got a new update. So the way that it usually works is you want to delete the old files instead of just doing the full update, because then it's going to leave 14, then add 16. And that's just too much garbage when it comes to DaVinci, because I would never use 14 again. This here is absolutely 100% free. Now, there is a part called beta. And then there's another one that is like, I think it's DaVinci Resolve 17 beta and then 17 something. You don't want to choose beta, and you don't want to choose DaVinci Resolve 17, whatever else the other one is. Reason being is you're going to pay for it, okay? You don't need to pay for it when you can just get DaVinci Resolve 16 right below the 17 beta, and it's absolutely the same. You might be missing like 2 or 3 little features, but I promise you it's nothing that you're even going to notice. My personal opinion, besides Photoshop, like the top number 5, places that you can like get as far as editing, like you've got so many other ones out there. I can't think off the top of my head, but you've got so many that you can download that are free. I'll list them all below for you guys. That way, if you want to check them out, it's up to you. Some of them, like they leave a lot of things out. You can only do videos up to 720. Or some of them are only like 10 minutes long. So if you had a video that was like a 20-minute video because you done like a prank or something, well, you're kind of screwed on that. So be careful which one you download, and, you want to check into it. But the 5 that I'll list for you, of course, unless something's changed, I'll at least put 3 of them for you. They're absolutely free. DaVinci is the top number 1, besides, like I said, Photoshop and all these other ones out there that you would pay for. This one, you won't pay a dime for it, and I promise you, you'll get just as much out of DaVinci that you would anything else out there. Photoshop, no matter what it is. I promise you, if Photoshop's got it, DaVinci's got it. And if it's not in this bundle, then of course you could probably pay like 10, 15 bucks if that's what you choose to do, just to get that feature added on. And I promise you, you're like not even going to even need that. It would be something that you could edit a video perfectly fine and go on about your day. So I had some people tell me like, hey, editing's super hard. Like that's my only problem with why I don't make content. I get it, guys. I get it. Like this is like I was talking to Pop Julop the other day. He's studied in like graphic design, editing. Like he's just to the T. He's got it all packed down. Okay. And the dude is amazing. Like he's done such great artwork himself. I'll drop his link below. He's over on Twitch if you guys want to catch him, and over on Instagram. So if you need any kind of help, you can reach out to Pop Julop. Totally amazing guy, wonderful personality. I know you guys will love him, and I know he'd greatly appreciate me shouting him out. So if you need any kind of work done, he's the guy to go to. I promise you that. He's not an expensive guy, but if you can't figure it out yourself, which most of this stuff you will be able to figure out, okay? But he and I were in the conversation the other day that editing is very hard. Does it take time? Yeah. Are you going to learn it overnight? Absolutely not. If you do, props to you, dog. But hey, it's not going to happen. I promise you that. But anyways, I like DaVinci. I'm going to show you how to slide everything in there. You know, I've even got a little, it's called MHUD 3. MHUD 3, of course, you got to pay for it, is where you can like make your own personal intros and just some really good stuff. But we're going to dive in right here as soon as DaVinci actually starts and all that. And I'll get started and show you how it works, guys. All right. So it's actually finished. So we're going to go down to the bottom left-hand corner here. We're just going to click on it. And you're going to get a file like this. If you've ever seen one of these, it's a zip file. And all you do, of course, just go up there and highlight it and just hit extract. It's going to pop up and ask like, hey, what file, whatever folder do you want this on? Just go ahead and drop it on your C if you want. Like that's what I'm going to do. So anyways, let it load up. Of course, like sometimes that it could process slow. Sometimes it could actually process pretty quick. All right, so it's done. I always minimize my folder just because like you never know what's going to happen. All right, then I always come down and you want to go through your C folder to see if you can actually find it. So go into your Windows C, and this is going to be like where the battle actually takes place. So give me just a minute. Let me find it, and we'll throw it together again. All right. So, of course, you want to go into your type C file, like I said. You probably want to look under users if it doesn't automatically pop up. So you double click it, go into public because that's where it should be. And of course, you know, you want to just kind of go down through here and look at probably public documents. And then it's under Blackmagic Design, DaVinci Resolve, and then Fusion, and then Q. All right, we're going to give it just a minute. Sometimes it can take a minute. Sometimes, you know, it's really not a pain in the rear. It will go through, you know, smoothly. So, guess we'll see. All right, so I literally had to go down to my search bar here, type in DaVinci, and then it came up and said app. And then this part here actually pops up. So, everything's already checked. So, you're just going to hit install. It's going to take a minute here. So, the reason I want to walk you through this whole process is I want you to understand how to download DaVinci. At first, it seems like really, really hard, but in a way it is, and in a way it's really not. It's just kind of like throwed off, like time consuming. If you can download it to a place that you can actually find it quick, then it won't be a problem. All right, so you just want to click accept. It's just pretty much, you know, their license agreement. All right, and of course you want to hit next because it's in your C folder and install. Now, guys, keep in mind, like, if you have a tablet, like an Apple iPad, or you have, you know, just like your regular Samsung and Google tablet, whatever, there are also, like, or even just your phone, there's also, like, lots of several different, you know, apps and stuff that you can download that will allow you to do editing, you know, stuff also. All right, so it says Resolve installed successfully. All right, and as you see, I've got them both right here. So you just want to click on it. And then it's going to come up like this, okay? This is exactly what you want to come up. Now, DaVinci looks like it's like super hard, but like I said, there's a lot to learn inside of editing. You're not going to learn this all in one day. Now, the part that I show you, you'll probably learn it all like in one day. So it does take a few minutes for it to load up. But here's the thing. You can do all 4K on this. You can run it 1920 by 1080p, like fully set to the T. All right. So it's going to come up just like this. You know, you get your local database, all that. Don't even like worry about this. You can read all this stuff later. So you want to do new project? I don't know. We can just do like Trippy. I don't know. Who cares, really? As long as we're going to show you guys something. All right. So down here at the bottom, you got media, you got cut, you got edit, you got fusion, you got color. You know, color's like where you got to touch up your eyes and stuff. You got like red dots. Just, y'all know. All right. You got Fairlight. And then, of course, you got deliver. All right, now up here at the end, I'm going to show you this because if you're doing it for YouTube, you want to click on YouTube. They run at 1080p straight up for YouTube. And look at this. It's already set up for you guys. Or you can do custom and run it at 720. It's kind of like whatever you want to do. There's so many up here. You got Final Cut Pro, Premiere, like, oh my God, like we ain't even want to talk about it. There's so much, all right? So, usually, like you can just go straight to the nitty gritty, hit up media, go up there to the search bar, try to dig around and find all this media stuff. Hey, I don't do that. I just go straight over to cut. I go up here to where it says no clips in media pool. I right click. And then, my bad. I'm sorry. I go to edit. Told you the wrong one. Then I right click right here. And then you want to go down to import media. And then, all right, so let's just go to, let's say that we recorded this straight from OBS, okay? But we want to add stuff in there. Like we want to put a blur spot. Maybe we want it to fade open, you know, like make a star or something. You know how people make different designs, like your face will come into a circle. I don't know. You'll see as we go. All right, so we're just going to go to OBS. Guys, I have no idea. Other than this one here, this is the one I'm recording on now to show you guys. Let's just click on this one, all right? So, it's just telling me the clips have a different frame rate than the current project. The current project is probably like at 30 frames per second. Of course we want to change it. There it is. All right. So we're going to go right here and let's just say this is the one we want. As you see, now you guys have already seen this video. This video, now I could have put a lot of editing into it and done everything, but when you're in a hurry to get a video up, of course you just throw it up, guys. I ain't going to lie to you. When you're in a hurry, you're in a hurry. But what you can do is you can actually take this video and you just want to grab it and pull it down here and put it, you know what I'm saying, on your actual timeline. That's what I call it, the timeline. I don't even know if that's what it's called. All right, so let's just say something. I don't even know, guys. We're just going to do random stuff. So if you want to cut something out, let's just say, for example, okay? Now, you can actually remove your music, or not your music, I'm sorry, your sound, like your volume or whatever, like the words that you were saying. You can cut that out as well. All right, so you can either hit B on your keyboard, which stands for blade, or you can hit A, which stands for arrow. And of course, when you want to like delete something, you just backspace it, delete, whatever it's called. All right, so I'm going to go B, and I'm just going to click, let's say like right here. As you can see, my face looks crazy. All right, we're going to cut it right there. We're going to cut it right here, and I want to cut it right here in the middle first. I need that whole segment gone. I'm going to cut right there and cut it right there. All right. Then let's hit arrow. You got to go back to arrow before you can delete it. All right, highlight it one time, red. Now you can go around clicking all these alt, delete, shift. Like, dude, I ain't got time for that stuff. So if you watch any other videos on it, they're going to teach you that way. But we're going to do it, hey, the country old-fashioned style. All right, that's what we're going to call it. We're going to hit delete. Bam, it's gone, man. All right, we're going to come over here, and we're going to hit delete. We want it, or actually it was this one. Bam, it's gone. And as you see, like the words like that I was talking, like down here, it goes with it, you know? All right, so let's do some more editing. All right, hit B, bring up your blade. Now, guys, you can just click on these either way. So if you don't want to do B, A, all that, that's super cool. So let's click that. See if you want it small or like that, like that, like that, like that. Let's just click, okay? All right, don't forget to go back to your arrow. So let's get rid of this. All right, we got to get rid of this one for sure, and this one. All right, oh, my bad. That one. Listen, we're going to get rid of this one. All right, so I've cut out this whole big segment, okay? And right here, I'm going to actually keep this. So hang on. Actually, what we're going to do is I'm going to cut right here. I cut right there. And I'm going to cut that much out of it, okay? All right, I'm going to show you why in just 1 second. All right, there's that. It's gone. Now, if you get in little tight spots, you know what I'm saying? Just try to ease in there. Like if you make it too short, if you barely need to cut like paper line thin, just barely get in there and wipe it out same way. All right, so you got to be back on arrow. Light it up red. You can do it the same way. Now, if you mess up and you're like, oh my God, I needed that part to come back. Guys, just highlight it green. Look at there. And drag it back forward. There it is. It came back. I don't want it back. All right, we're just going to leave it like that. So, take this. Highlight it red. Just pull it forward. Now, make sure it ain't green because it's going to stretch back out whatever you edit. All right, grab it. Pull it forward. This video might be just a little bit long, guys, but when you're trying to teach somebody how to edit, like things can't just go slow. All right, and you're going to see like two double, pictures up here. It's all cool. This is going to happen. All right, so you have that. Now, let's say that, now guys, I won't be showing you like the 100% full process of, hey, let me go do this. I'm just showing you odds and ends, and you can figure it out as you go. Pretty much it's common sense. All right, so now let's just say that I need to throw in a blur spot. All right, come over here on the side where it says dissolve. All right, blur. Let's see. I need like to blur out this spot right here. I don't even know what this is, but you can watch it and see. You can play this back as many times as you need to, guys. All right, so we're just going to drop the blur spot right there. Now, guys, keep in mind, we can drag this to make that whole section a blur spot. All right? So then you got cross dissolve, dip to color, let's see, smooth cut, let's see, arrow, cross, diamond, eye, hexagon, oval, pentagon, triangle. Let's see, plus, just go down here. All right, so let's go down and do, let's do a heart. All right? So we're going to take this heart. We're going to drag it to right there. All right. And I'm going to grab a hold of the heart. And I want to drag this heart to where it's that long. Okay. And then I need to go up here and get a, let's see what I want to get. I want to get a barn door. Y'all know what that is? Like the barn door slides open for like the horses to come out. I know you know what it is, but I was meaning like the design. All right. So let's grab a barn door, stick it right there. And we'll bring the barn door to, let's just bring it down to right here. Because, guys, if you make it too short, then what it's going to do is it's going to go through it so quick, you're going to be like, what was that? Like, you're going to miss it, honestly. All right, so we got that done. And if you want to add some words, like we need to add in like subscribe, all right? So come over here and click titles. I hope I'm not going too fast, guys. Actually, you don't want to click titles. You want to come up here to effects library. All right, I apologize, guys. Oh, there it is. It was already on. So effects library, titles. Scroll all the way to the top. All right. So guys, if it looks like this, if you don't see anything here, which when you first you load it up, because I've already been into the program. When you first load it up, you're probably going to see that it's actually blank like this. So click effects library. All right. And then you'll make sure that you click on titles. And then you want to click on the one that says text. Now there's two different ones. There's a text plus and all that. So click on the text with the T with the line under it. Okay. Text. And we want to put it like right in the beginning of the video. So we want to put it above it right here, okay? So don't be dropping stuff on top of it and all that. So we're going to leave it out about that long. Now listen, if you guys want to make it longer, as you know, you can do that, okay? But there's no point in it. See how it made the video like, because see, that's where my video starts to change. You don't want to do that. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you put it to about right there, all right? So then you're going to double click on this and you're going to see this box over here that it pops up. Okay. All right. So what I want to do is I just realized that my film has been in the way this whole time. So hang on, guys. All right. We're actually I'm going to go smaller with my thing. All right. I apologize about that. So, excuse me. The only thing that you missed is let's just go back and backdoor it for a minute. All right. So whenever we grab like the heart, and, you know, things from over here that we were using, you know, like video transitions and all that. So you got like cross, eyes, all that. That's under your video transitions. So that's where your blur spot and all that's going to be. You're just going to click on it. You're going to grab a hold of it and you'll drag it over to somewhere up there, okay? It's got to be in the blue section. Now, like I was saying, if you want to get rid of this, you can actually take and cut this part out itself. And just wipe it out as well if you don't want the words. But if you're cutting a segment out, it's going to take the whole thing with it, okay? All right, so I don't think you guys have missed anything. Besides, you know, I showed you how to put it up here. So, yeah, everything looks like that. We're pretty much caught up. All right, so when you grab the text, you know, you put it over here. You can drag this box to be as long as you want. Now, the reason you're probably wondering, like, what is the longness about? The longer you make it, the longer it stays up on your screen, okay? All right, so come over here to this box. And you're going to click on video. Okay, it's got to be on video because your audio is based on something else. All right, so you can come up here and you can actually click normal. All right, so let's just kind of take a look at it here. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Got to go to titles. There we go. So make sure you're on titles and double click in that box. And then this is going to come up under text. That's what you're supposed to be under, not video. I apologize. I was on the wrong page. All right. So let's just say up here, we're going to type in subscribe. You can choose if you want it in big letters, little letters. Sometimes mine doesn't bring up a different font. You know, like that one, it did that time. Sometimes mine's weird. I don't know. Like I guess since I've updated it, usually it's in its fillings and it doesn't work for me. But just choose whatever kind of letters that you like. I'm trying to see if there's like, okay, we'll take those. Those are pretty sick. I like them. I like different stuff. Now you can go normal. You can go bold. I like bold because it stands out, you know? All right. So we're going to choose a color. All right, I don't know. Let's go neon green. All right, that's cool. So now you can come back over here to the picture and you can actually hold it down and drag it. All right, so let's actually just put subscribe right there above my head. You can just click one time. All right, making sure I spelled it right. All right, anyways, come down through here. You can do your line spacing, your tracking. Guys, this is common sense, okay? So like I said, you can put a line above it, a line through it, and just click off of it if it's something that you don't want. You know, you can do it like that and make it smaller. You can do it like that and bring it down where it's got the hip up, hip down. So it doesn't matter. You can go mixed. You can go all caps, all lowercase, small caps, you know, title cap, whatever. It doesn't matter. All right, so you can do, you know, like where you want it at, all that. But we've already placed it, so we're going to leave it alone. All right, you can do the anchor of it, which anchor just moves it around like up and down, you know, kind of like, you know, we just said pretty much. All right, so I'm just going to grab a hold of it, take it back to where I had it. All right, hang on, I got to go back up here. There we go. It likes to be a little sneaky sometimes. You see how the arrow gets? All right, anyway, so you're going to go back down, and you can choose your positioning. Okay, drop shadow. You can make a drop shadow. Let's just say that it's red. All right, sometimes, you know, you'll see stuff come up. Sometimes you won't. All right, so it's got like, you can change the blur in it. You can turn your drop shadow off. You got a stroke that you can throw in it. I don't know, guys. I'm just choosing like really weird stuff just because I want to show you all. Blue probably wasn't the color. All right. So, and then you go down here and you can, let's see. Now, they may not show up right now, like I said, just for the fact that, you know, because when I started out, I didn't actually have it to where I was ready to do all this. But there's so much that you can change. You get my point. All right. So, once you have that, everything looks good. All right, we can go back to, you know, video transition, all of that. So we're super, super cool. And we're going to take a look at what it actually looks like now. Let's just click play. What's good, guys? All right, so I'm back. I want to do a little touch tap. There's the blur. Now watch the barn door. Also coming up. All right, the barn door opens it. About what's going on at Walmart. There comes my heart. Stuff. So we was at Walmart. All right, so the heart was kind of more like of a slow fade. All right, so we're going to stop it because we didn't go any further. If you need to like continue to go on, grab a hold of it down here and continue to edit, cut, okay? All right, so let's just say you got all of that done. Don't forget, of course, like to add your intros, or you can make your intros on OBS like I do and just add them in there like that. But anyways, you're going to go over to Fusion when you're done. And of course, you know, like I don't really, you know a lot about Fusion yet. I'm still learning about it. Once I do everything that I need to do where I was just at, I usually just come on over. I skip color too. Color is just not a thing of mine, but you can go in here and change like all of your color effects, you know, like see how it looks. So like there's so much. See, like I could actually like trim up the video, make it look a little better. Put a little gain into it, take a little away. You know, like you can do a lot to this, guys. So you just got to be careful. You know, you don't want yourself looking all pale ghost and all that. Most of mine looks like, you know, so bright like that is because why I have all these lights in the background. But you could fix it to where your videos don't have all of that lighting, you know, like I have. So see, you could actually just kind of, play around with it, guys, and see what you come up with. Like whatever suits you, doesn't matter. If you need your screen to be completely orange, then hey, that's just exactly what you do. All right, so we keep it in the middle. There you go. And yes, like my light is crazy. I've got an Elgato light right here shining on me. And then of course back here, you know, I've got the nano leaf lights. So it's just kind of crazy. And then of course I've got my TV and everything on me. My monitors make my face so bright. So I really need to turn my monitor stuff down. But hey, that's okay. All right, so let's move over to Fairlight. Guys, I don't really know a lot about Fairlight. You know, I think Fairlight has a lot to do with your sound audio. I've never been into sound. I've never been into audio. So I don't know nothing about it. I know that you can go like to your sound library. If you want to like download your own music and add it in here, of course, you know, it says download DaVinci Resolve's free sound library. You can do that as well. So like you would just click it. It's going to ask, you know, like, hey, which one? Of course, we use Google Chrome. And of course, it's just going to take you over here to that. You will have to fill out this, you know, and kind of do your own thing. And then it will give you that. There we go. And then you're all set. You know, that's if you want to get it. I really don't use their music, so it doesn't really matter to me. Go to deliver. All right. Here it is. Here's your whole video. This is what it looks like. Here's your text. It says subscribe. Like, now you can make those letters like poof out. Just, you can make it look 10 times like amazing. All right. Are you going to click on YouTube up here at the top? Of course, your file name. I always usually name it whatever I'm naming my video. So this one here, we can just do like, since it was a Best Buy video, we can just do Best Buy drop. All right. That way you'll remember what it is in the file. So location is going to be like, where do you want to save it at? Of course, I always save my stuff on my Seagate because why? It's 4 terabyte extended solid state drive thing, whatever, external. That's what it's called. Anyway, so I just save everything there because it's not all on my computer. So what you want to do next is you want to come down, make sure it's 1920 by 1080 like I told you guys it would be. You're running at 60 frames per second. This format was a QuickTime. So this right here, you usually don't even have to change it because it already changed it for you in the beginning. Plus, YouTube likes to load 1080p 60 frames per second. It's just something it likes to do. All right, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to actually click on Add to Render Queue. And then it's going to come up, of course, and you want to click in your Seagate one right there, Best Buy Drop. Just click Save. And you're going to see over here on the right-hand side that it pops up, okay? All right, once again, I've had my video or my camera in the way. That is so aggravating, guys. All right. So this right here is just what I was telling you about. After you click on YouTube up here, you just kind of make sure all of this is the same. But usually, like, you know, see, you don't even have to change it. It's already set. So don't even worry about that. Make sure you click Add to Render Queue. You know, the moment that you get everything looks good. Or you can just choose Upload directly to YouTube. All right, so we can just close that out. And let's just say we don't want to save it on our computer. Take it straight to YouTube. There you go. You can click that. Instead, Add to Render Queue, bring it over here, okay? And then you want to hit Start Render. And it's going to go through that whole video, all right? I mean, the complete whole video. And you're going to watch it, and of course, it's going to be like in slow motion because it's rendering it. And that's a pretty long video. So, like, say it's only at 1%. It's already went through like 18 seconds of it or something. So, what I'm going to do is like stop it, okay? Job canceled. We're just going to close it out. Like, I don't even want it. Thank you. Peace out. All right, guys. But, hey, that's it. There's nothing else to it. And, yeah, I mean, there is. Okay, there's a lot more to editing. There's so much more. Like, as far as adding sounds, adding intros, outros. Like, there's a mess behind it. But there's nothing inside of here that you guys can't do. Like, when you first start out on here, like I said, you can right-click and, you know, add, like, whatever. Or you can come up here at the top. Let's see. Let's go to Edit. Like, you can come up here to, like, Media Pool, and you can search for it, or you can just right-click right there and go to Add Import Files. But you can look up here and add anything that you want. Like, you can go to Fusion, Playback, View. Like, just look through it, guys. I promise you. But DaVinci is one of the top #1. If you look it up right now, Jack Coe, he is, like, one of the top #1 editors, video content creators. And, like, I want to say that he's over in, like, the UK or somewhere. He's from Florida, but I'm telling you what, this dude is outstanding, and there's nothing he doesn't know. And he'll tell you DaVinci is your top #1 editing software program out there. So, guys, yeah, dive in, see what you think about it, and let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever. If you need any kind of help, hey, I'm here. Guys, drop your video comments below. Let me know what you need help with, whether it's like a video about editing or about making an intro, outro, whatever you need help with to get yourself started streaming or making content. Guys, I would do it. Also, list below some videos that you would like to see me and my family make. You know what? I'll know it if you've made it this far, because you guys already know. Everybody always wants to see some type of video, whether it's a prank, whether it's a challenge, it's a food or a life hack, anything you want to see. All right? Hit me up, guys. Let me know. And the more comments I see come in, I'm going to know that you're the one who actually was one of my ride or dies, and you stuck it out with me and you listened to the whole video. So with that being said, hey, I hope this video actually helped you guys out, and I hope it was a real big help. But yeah, guys, we're going to get out of here, and take care. Peace out to every single body out there. Don't forget to always trippy up. Hey, be blessed, be safe, be kind to one another. And as always, I'm TrippyMELMEL. Hey, get to editing, guys. I'll see you soon. Make that content grow, baby.